Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is Love Apparel, and in today's video I'll be showing us how I went about the cutting and sewing of this man-made skirt you saw my thumbnail. So if this is what you're interested in, definitely keep on watching, and if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. Without wasting no time, let's get started. I'm using this satin for my cutting. I'm gonna head to mark my starting line, which serves as my waistline. So from my waistline I mark my hip line, from my hip line I mark my new line. So I came up with 4 inches to mark my new line. That's the new line I'll be using for this mermaid skirt. So I'll go ahead and make a straight line connecting it to the other side. Here is my hemline. I added extra 5 inches to my hemline allowance. So I divide my hip by 4 and mark it all the way from the waist to the hem of my skirt. On my hip line, I came down with 1 inches and I came up with 1 inches. On my new line, I came down with 0.5 and I came up with 0.5 inches. I make a straight line connecting it. This line serves as a guide to our markings. So just make a straight line connecting just as you can see it. So from my waist, I divide my waist by 4 and mark. I connect it to the first line, 1 inches I marked. The horizontal line is already our hip line. So on my new line, I came in with 2 inches. I deduct 2 inches from my hip line and mark. On my hem line, I came out with 8 inches. So from the 0.5 down below my new line, I connect it to my hem line. So I make a straight cut. I come up with 0.5 and I curve it. So on my new line, with my French curve, I curve it to avoid any pointy, sharp edge, including my hip line to my new line. On my waistline, I divide my nipple to nipple to get my dart line. So you can mark your dart line 5 or 6 inches. So I'm making a straight line because here I came up with 2 inches for my slits. You can come up with 2, 3, depending on how revealing you want it. So I'll make a straight line connecting to my hem. On the dart line, I mark 0.5 on both sides and I make a curve. You can make a curve or V slant curve on it and mark it all the way to the length of your skirt. So to cut it off, you cut between the lines. On this video, I'm not going to be splitting the slit open because that's not the style. I'm just giving an illustration to my student on WhatsApp. And mind you, the 2 inches I came up is not a standard. You can come below that depending on how revealing you want it. So on my waist center front, I came down with 0.75. From my waist, I connect it. This is for people that are sewing corset. For the V line, it is more easier with it. So I'll add my 2 inches allowance to my markings and cut it off. So after cutting it, I took it to the floor because the table will not be enough for the back pattern. So I spread it. I added materials to it. I added material to the length and the side back. So I extended by 10 inches. I used my French curve to get a nice shape for it. So here you just take your time. It's not what you will rush. On my front pattern, I marked and I added from my front pattern. I marked triangular shape from the new line, from the 0.5 new line below and connect it. So on the front pattern, I added extra 8 inches. Remember at the first part to add extra 8 inches. So I added extra 8 inches again on my 0.5 below my knee length. I connect it to the 8 inches mark. This is it, the view of our back pattern. So I'll go ahead and cut it off camera. Please, if you find this video helpful, please like, share, comment. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Bye.